Today we're going to kick off a new Factorio series. It's going to be a very new Factorio series. It's Factorio Space Age, which is technically in pre-release. I asked for a key, was given one for some reason, don't really understand, never mind, moving on. We're going to play some free play. We are going to go straight to Deathworld Marathon, because that seems not like a terrible idea. Pick a seed that we've never seen before, that no one else has ever seen before. Not really look at what the map settings were, and go into this kind of blind in several senses. First of all, we have no idea what this map is like, but it doesn't look... Okay, maybe it's not... Maybe it's bad? Welcome to Factorio Space Age Freeplay. Your task is to dispatch an interstellar space platform. You will need to research advanced technologies in order to understand the rocket silo and discover other planets. Start small, work your way up with automation, construct a reliable base of operation, and reach for the stars. Protect yourself from the native species as they might not appreciate your presence. Yeah, and we're in a Deathworld Marathon, so that's an especially bad problem. Welcome to my channel if you're new here by some manner. We play a lot of Factorio. We do a bunch of speedruns, we do some vanilla series, we do some strategic analysis. Today we are trying to figure out how to not get killed by all of these things. There's coal rocks on the coal, that's nice. We're going to go and grab these coal rocks. So just, yeah, blind method one, as I've not seen this map before and neither has anyone else, and not necessarily all Deathworld Marathon maps are playable. This one looks like it could be pretty good, other than that first base immediately to the north of the iron. The second way it's blind is that I've kind of poked my nose into some of the dev blog stuff, but other than vaguely remembering keywords like spoilage, quality, pentapod, railgun, all that cool stuff, I haven't really delved into exactly how those work, so a lot of the new mechanics we'll be figuring out as we go, which is very exciting. But for the moment we're kind of spinning through the default vanilla how to survive on a Deathworld Marathon, or at least this is not even how to survive on a Deathworld Marathon. This is just the things you do when you start. Yeah, we're gonna put the iron mining down here, so it's nestled in the trees, but is also further away from these guys who will not appreciate it, who are, yeah, not especially friendly. We're gonna need some tools to deal with those guys, and we are already researching a technology. That's not a thing I was expecting, but is fine. What are we doing? We can't even... Steam power is the one it said we were researching. Craft 50 iron plates. Unlock all the power grid stuff. Okay. That's... Sure. Great. That's the thing we can do. Yeah, we're going to run around and grab a bunch of materials because we're going to need them. We've got quite a bit of time in Deathworld Marathon because we don't want to expand too quickly, but also everything is more expensive and we can't afford to expand that quickly even if we could, and also losing stuff like all your mining is even more painful. So we also wanted all these rocks. We want to avoid mining coal if we can. Are we close to... Okay, these numbers are different. These are... We usually can't afford these in pre-Space Age Deathworld Marathon. That's not what I expected. Okay, sure. Okay, so we've apparently nearly researched steam power, which is a thing that we are pretty happy with. Sure. We're just gonna keep grabbing rocks. What can we... Actually, we will want to check that... Oh no, we are already polluting that base. So this is definitely a thing that can happen on Deathworld Marathons. And also just Deathworlds, is that you might have to like cut your mining, or like not mine as much, or maybe just run away. What even is next? Red science we get from crafting a lab. Labs we get from electronic circuits and being able to... Yeah, okay, so we've just got to mine some copper, which is a thing we were thinking about doing anyway, but also we kind of want to pull the mining back off the iron because we do not have any of the tools to defend ourselves against any of these biters if we actually annoy them enough to... Yeah, and this guy running up here, running up off screen, that is an attack group. That's already kind of a large attack group. We're kind of worried about that. We're going to need some power grid, so let's craft some power grid stuff. Let's get a couple more burner miners, even though we're going to try avoid using them. Pick all this stuff up. I'm pretty sure I defueled this one. Yeah, there we go. Okay. We're going to need... Wait, so offshore pumps craft without copper now. That's a new thing. There are going to be many new things. We are going to kind of struggle through it. It's going to be fine. So this series will contain a whole lot of spoilers for Space Age because we're playing it, but also we're going to try and keep the comments and subsequent commentary free of spoilers for things we haven't seen here yet, because we're doing the whole new player experience thing, by which I mean I'm having a new player experience and you're all here with me. What even is... Oh yeah, craft a lab was the other thing, wasn't it? Maybe we should go back and get the copper. Do we have... We need 36, we've got 38. That's nice. We just need the 15. Yeah, this is... Are expensive recipes even a thing anymore? Give me these, craft a lab. Yeah, it's going to be fine. Get all of this stuff out. We also don't have any fish yet. So, I mean, there's oil also right here. All these bases are going to be a huge problem early on. Yeah, they're going to limit, especially this one, will limit the amount of copper, or the amount of iron we can mine. So we've now got our lab. We can make... Yeah, I don't think that expensive recipes are even a thing. But now we've got research that we can control. We're still going to go with automation first, even though we don't have the income for this for a while. 40 units. Yeah, these are... So the 4 times tech multiplier from Marathon is turning up here, even if the expensive recipes aren't. And then we have to research electric mining and radar. So we're getting into the new space age things. Steel axe... Craft 50 steel plate. That's a nice change. I like that. So you don't just get it for free when you research steel. That's nice. So we've got 1 science pack. That is not enough science packs. Do we have any other... I kind of want to find some more iron on the map. We're going to set... Are we going to set this up? Yes, because we do have power poles. We're going to set this up... Not there. We're going to put it over here. This UI for exactly which squares are blocked is nice. That is new and I like it. Let's put some stuff on the menu, on the hotbar as well. Yeah, so we've got 1 science pack. That's not enough. Steam power. Start producing electric power by steam engine. We have an achievement. That's exciting. Yeah, and we can't really go back here either unless we wanted to mine things particularly slow. I think we're going to go for a walk. I think we're going to go see what's around here. Maybe we find some iron that isn't quite so close to biters. We have 6 mining drills. We can have a couple more furnaces because we're going to need them. This lab is going to be pretty safe because it's just a long way from polluting anything, and also we didn't give it the science pack that needs to do anything. Yeah, we're going to go for a little walk. See you in a little bit. Yeah, running around, haven't found any iron yet, but we are finding large numbers of coal rocks floating around the place. There's all of these, we want all of them. They will give us coal, which means we don't need to mine coal, which is great, but it does feel very alien biomesy. A lot of the map settings changed with Factorio Space Age. A lot of the seeds are now going to be different, and all these rocks all over the place do feel very alien biomesy, which makes sense because I'm pretty sure the mod author that made Alien Biomes is the same one that Whoop hired to... Yeah, the same guy that made Space Exploration, which I also haven't played, and the same guy that was hired to help... Yes, look, all these coal rocks, we want all these coal rocks, we want this to be iron, but it's not, never mind. Yeah, the same dev that was hired to make Space Age. So yeah, it's not really surprising that things feel kind of alien biomesy, and we've got a lot of coal rocks around the place. Coal rocks are great. We would like iron. We're going to continue this hunt for iron. Good news, we didn't even go that far, and we have found something that looks like it might be accessible iron. There don't even seem to be particularly many biters around. We've even got some more coal rocks and some other rocks that we can punch while we bide our time here. So I think we are going to set up in this location quite a lot of iron mining. And by quite a lot, I mean by the Deathworld Marathon standards of, like, how much can we afford before we actually pollute everything. I mean, the tree cover is great. Yeah, we want these rocks, we want these rocks. Yeah, the opening sections of Factorio can often be pretty slow and pretty chill unless you're doing speedrun things. I mean, the research not progressing is also going to be a shame. But I think we're just going to have a pretty nice chill time collecting all these rocks, collecting this iron, probably even just handcrafting the research. Oh yeah, we're definitely handcrafting the research packs. We are researching automation. We don't have assemblers yet, but there's some coal rocks over here, there's some coal rocks, there's some regular rocks over here. I think a thing we want to do, and we may as well do it here as well, is also do the normal Deathworld Marathon strats of, let's just cook some of the stone. We'll want walls later. Walls are made from bricks. Also, we're kind of filling up our inventory with all this stone. I mean, if we didn't want the bricks, we wouldn't take these stones, because these ones aren't giving us any coal, but never mind. We do, in fact, want all the stone, and we want all these furnaces, and we want to grab all of this iron and make a bunch of research packs. 51, that's going to be enough for automation, and then also military and or gun turret. Is this... Hey, this is a cool feature. We can now bump things backwards and forwards in the research queue. There have been times when I've wanted to move these things around and have had to cancel one and fully re-queue another. So that's a nice little thing that's new. Yeah, keep crafting the packs. I'm going to mine some rocks. We're going to handcraft some things. We're going to mine some iron. It's going to be a good time. Yeah, I'm changing my mind. I don't think we're going to do all that automation yet. We are going to get a couple more burner miners, and then go back to however many flasks we had, because this spot where we found this iron is super peaceful. I mean, I realize we've just put all of these guys on the map, and they are pretty angry and will not be happy with us. But it does look like we will be able to mine a decent clip of iron here, and get away with it without consequences, which in Deathworld Marathon is a thing that we like. I mean, we also have to take these, yeah, I want the coal rocks, we're getting the coal rocks. I have to take these burner miners back to the patch and the flasks to the lab, but otherwise we're pretty happy that we've got a place that we can get some iron without too many repercussions. The mining is extended. Science packs are in the lab, and let's refuel this thing, yeah. And there's also just a whole lot of coal rocks around the place. This is kind of surprising. All of this feels a bit weird, which is probably fine. Maybe it's been deliberately tweaked to be a little more balanced for Deathworld Marathon, because desert maps were always a huge headache, and we're about to pop automation. We're about to get automation, so that's entertaining. Desert maps were always a huge headache. Forest maps were always significantly easier, and so maybe that's also a thing that has been just kind of tidied out and smoothed out a bit in the map generation for Space Age. Who knows? We've got a sample size of 1. But yeah, also a player playing Factorio for the first time, finding themselves on a desert map and finding it vastly more difficult than a forest map for reasons they don't understand. All of that could be somewhat unfortunate. We got all the coal rocks. Cool, let's go back to the mining. Hopefully the mining is... maybe we have to cut the mining, but maybe we have to reduce the mining, maybe we have to go back here and mine some more copper, all of those. Yeah, let's just, sure, fine. Yeah, so I think we probably are polluting these guys because this kind of natural curvature of the pollution cloud isn't here, or at least might be and then is being absorbed. So we're going to deal with that by... Do we leave some of the iron miners here? I think they're still going to attack, aren't they? And if we are nowhere in the vicinity, then even if we have just a couple of mining drills here, we will be sad that they all get destroyed. So we're gonna defuel these. I mean, this is a thing to try and save on the amount of coal we're spending and not needlessly pick these burner miners up while they're halfway through a fuel cycle. But also, the furnaces are still halfway through a fuel cycle, and we've got all the coal we need from all these rocks. We should also keep, yeah, crafting these guys. We've got a lot of iron free. Okay, in that case, let's have some more power grid. And do we want more burner miners? 12 is probably enough. Okay, yeah, walk back to the labs. Yeah, so we can get the science packs, put them in the labs. Actually, should we have them on the hotbar as well? Why not? We are handcrafting all of this. It would be good to pay attention to it. Make sure this is full. Actually, we had more power grid, even though we definitely don't need it yet. But congratulations, that lab is now sufficiently over-provisioned. And yeah, it is kind of a funny map, in the sense that this iron patch, of which we have now removed all our assets, so these guys being upset, we don't care. We're going to go back there later once it settles down a bit, but at the moment they could be rowdy without us, it's fine. This whole area over here, no biters at all, amazing tree cover, no patches. Maybe we belt everything down here and build a base in here, because this is going to be like one of the more protected areas. But then here at the starter patches, here's just a concave of biters that are focusing on, you know, us doing our thing. Oh well. And we wanted more copper? I believe we wanted more copper, yeah, because we have a whole lot of stuff except copper. So we do have more furnaces than this, but I don't think we want to. We're going to drop one more over here, because why not? That's 7, which is fine. Did we put anything on the ground? Let's have a deletion planner that just looks for item request slot. Sure, whatever. There's a whole lot of mechanics that we don't really know about yet. Okay, we have not dropped anything, that's fine. We're going to have that little deletion planner so we can just look for things that we've dropped. Because we still are in the point where we're kind of poor. Are we? Are we, he said, queuing up 2 assemblers and 2 more labs? I think we can actually set... Okay, we can actually set up some automation. We will need some of these as well. But I think we could actually have... Build an assembling machine. That is an achievement. We did always want that. I think we want these to be... Yeah, let's just have some of these guys helping us with the coils. So that... change recipe back to automation science pack. Yeah, I was just wondering, I thought I saw something that was new and different here, but all of that information is the same. Rocket capacity 5 stacks. Now that's a very small detail that is not particularly new. Okay, I would like 2 more labs, but I don't know that I have the copper for it yet. Mostly we just want to give these guys all the stuff. That's a lot more gear wheels than you need. We are researching military. This kind of 2 to 2 to 2 to 2 isn't like Factorio players get excited about ratios. That's not one of them. Don't worry about it. That's entirely an accident. Can we have, please, more chips? Because I would like another 2 labs. And yeah, we're automating. It's fine. Let's get all this built. So the ghosts are a different color too now. I mean, the ghosts are... Oh, they've got a wobbly effect to them as well. Sure, it's a thing I'll get used to. I think I like it. Let's give these guys more copper. What do they... They need a couple more gear wheels each, but that's fine. We've got enough iron. We've got the military research done as well, which means we can nearly worry about... Yeah, it's going to be fun for... Actually, how many is that? These guys are nearly empty. There's about 110 pots in there, which will not quite be enough for the electric mining drill, so I guess we keep going with that. Sure, hand feeding. This is a completely valid phase of the Factorio existence. Do we have too much copper mining here? We are in fact polluting that nest again, which is a bit of a shame, but we can... I think we should be polluting it... Spaceship broken. Yes. I think we should be polluting it a small amount, and yeah, by a small enough amount that a shotgun and yeah, we get rid of the pistol. It's bad. Actually, the pistol used to be bad. Is the pistol still bad? Stack size 5. Range, shooting speed, 10 a second, 5 damage. Yeah, it's still bad. The shotgun is still going to be better. Yeah, we would actually like to cut the copper production a bit. Can we... Actually, I think that's not true. I think we are fine. I think that we can rush out the gun turret. Let's have some more bullets because we are saying gun turret. I think we can rush out the gun turret before we get particularly overwhelmed. And then these guys are also just fine. Hey, there's the gun turret. Make the gun turrets first, get the bullets later. So we are only just polluting these guys. Yeah, these are the... I thought I saw a red dot on the map before, and these are the attack groups that are building, which means that we are, we are kind of safe. Let's have a combat hotbar. Let's do the kind of normal combat hotbar thing. I kind of didn't want to use... I think we're going to attempt to do a thing where... Okay, these guys should be in different places. Where we don't do too many menu selections of hotbar items, because it tells us a lot about what's going to be in the game in the future. We actually don't need all that much copper anymore. Is that true? I think we keep some of these fueled. But I think a lot of... some of these we're going to move back to the iron, because the iron is... probably not polluting these guys anymore, but we just want more iron from here, because the iron from here is even worse. We could go and attempt to find an additional patch. We're not going to. We're going to leave all these turrets here and presume that we're going to get attacked, but it will be fine. We probably could have left. We probably could have left some of these, because we are coming back here later anyway. That's not what I wanted. Okay, yeah, we've got some guns, we've got some defense. We've got a bunch of... should we... No, these guys aren't going to get attacked, are they? We can play fast and loose with this section and be completely fine. And then that's the other 100 bits of tech we need to research the electric mining drill. Yeah, let's wander back to the iron. We'll set up the iron again. So we've set up the iron. Things we are concerned about. Number one, still all these guys around the patches that we kind of want to use. That's going to be a problem. Oh, it says remote view. Sure. I don't remember that being a thing either prior to 2.0 and Space Age, but never mind. Second of all, these patches are not very big. So... in fact, it looks like we'd be able to get fewer miners on this expansion patch with 1.2 million ore than we would on our starter patches. So I don't know if this is going to be a thing through the rest of Space Age of, hey, your expansions are just not that big. We've also triggered the alien attack by pollution, which means we should see these guns firing soon. There's a small chance that these guys just loop around and destroy our power grid and labs, and that would be especially sad. But we should be fine. We did leave some gun turrets there. I don't think this is different yet. Maybe we don't even get alerts if it's not in radar range. Who knows? Why don't I have any coal? I guess we also need to pick up more coal. Do I want to leave... Did I have... Yeah, we have these gun turrets. Where are... We're going to leave some of these gun turrets just facing... the biters we're expecting. Yeah, I reckon this forest is going to mean that we're not really going to pollute these guys much at all, and I'm mostly worried about these nests, and so this should help us keep both of these safe for a while. And yeah, we're going to run back to the other copper and see what happened to it, because I did not see the alerts about the guns firing, and we've triggered an attack, and that makes me nervous. So we're back at the labs. Probably things are fine. Was I making more? I was making more gear wheels to feed to these assemblers to keep our tech going. That's fine. You guys have all the copper you want. Keep researching the things. We're going to need them. And the copper is also fine. And we see a couple of corpses. So maybe we just need radar coverage over these things in order to be confident that they're doing okay. But they're also kind of doing okay. You guys have got enough ammo. Another super interesting thing I noticed is we've got a durability bar under the fish. The fish are spoiling. They're going to spoil in an hour 40 minutes, and I don't know that I'm going to use all these fish in that time. So can I thought there was a way to put the fish back in the lake. Maybe that's not there anymore. Okay, sure. So all the fish are going to spoil in our pockets. We're going to be a weird engineer who's running around smelling of fish. It's probably fine. We're going to get an electric mining drill. Do we want to pivot? Wait, where's this? Yeah, there's no water around there at all. That would be annoying to kind of electrically mine. I still don't know if we're going to belt this back or what. I think one of the things we want to do is figure out how much stuff we need to kill this space, which is still going to be a pain. That maybe we get some electric mining and other defenses in here so we at least can get some iron here. I don't want to deal with all that combat, but maybe we do. Anyway, we're going to unlock electric mining drills. We are going to... yeah, let that continue because it's fine. Actually, you can have a couple more of these guys. A couple more of these guys. Sure, whatever. No research there. What do we want next? Do we actually want to get... oh no, we want to get stone walls next. I was wondering about bullet damage next. 400 is a lot of tech to push through, but we're not... we don't have the industrial base to really utilize anything else here at all, whereas we do have in our inventory a whole pile of cooked stone, and I'm pretty sure there are some furnaces where we were cooking more, and that will mean that, you know, wall's nice. So yeah, let's wander back to the iron, get some more iron, grab some coal rocks on the way. We're going to do some refueling. Grab all the iron. Yeah, walk back to the other place. Do we need to leave bullets here? I don't really want to leave bullets here. We are definitely polluting one, but not these other bases. Stone wall has finished, so I think we are actually just going to commit to bullet damage, because it's going to make it a lot easier to do the fighting, and we do have to do a bit of fighting. Can we leave some more fuel here? Do we actually have to mine some coal? That would be... disappointing as well. That is not the direction I expected these guys to attack from. Cool, sure. Back to the labs. I think the boilers are probably fine for fuel. We do need to give these guys more gear wheels and then more copper, and that's kind of what they wanted to do anyway. We maybe need more labs. We're not even worried about that. I did remember that the Z key might be what we need to do to put the fish back in the water. And apparently these dead fish, yeah, so all the fish that are in my pocket are not just spoiling, but also not dead, because they just floated away again when we did that. So that's cool. All those fish are in the lake. Hopefully they're not spoiling. Hopefully we can have the fish later when we need them. Did we have a hotbar where we had all this coal and stuff on it? Maybe the reason we're not getting attacked here is because these guys ran out of fuel and we don't actually have all of the copper mining we want. Maybe we should have some assemblers so that we can use these assemblers to make the intermediates we need for the electric mining drills, although, I mean, even that doesn't feel like it's going to be hugely important. Gears, coils. I mean, I don't actually think we have all that many resources to really be worried about it. Okay, let's go and let's swap. Where's the power grid going? This way. I haven't even thought about which way we're building the base yet. Mostly, I think it's going to be so much of a mess that it kind of doesn't matter. Do we have other intermediates that we can have, please? Do I just want to keep these going? Probably. Do I want to swap those for bullets? That sounds pretty likely. But yeah, we did end up going for projectile damage 1, because that's going to be one of the things that will help us kill this space, so we can have more of this iron with fewer repercussions. We can just outsource the repercussions. It's going to be fine. Yeah, get rid of these burner miners. We're going to do a thing. I used to do a thing where I would have two electric miners like this, and do a thing where I would shuffle the ore out of these furnaces into these furnaces. We're not going to do that anymore, because I did stumble across a way I liked more, which is we're going to have the furnaces like so, because we are still in the situation of these furnaces providing enough ore for two... yeah, these miners providing enough ore for 2 furnaces each. We can see the ore is building up in this machine. But rather than move all the ore around by hand, we can just rotate both these mining drills, and now we've, We can work on buffers in each machine. It's going to be fine. We've got materials. We've got 2 more burner miners now. What do we want with burner miners? What do we even want? Oh yeah, we actually want labs? That doesn't feel right. I mean, we are slow playing this to the extent that we can. These guys are probably safe. I don't think we're annoying these guys. Oh yeah, we've got the walls. We can put the walls down. We're going to want some more assemblers. I think if we turn one of these to bullets and the other to red science, and we do something like this. Maybe we should actually... Yeah, whatever. We can, yeah, do all of this. Do all of this again. We can do better. That's all of these things, and then you guys need copper. We need gear wheels. You need iron. I need 3 more labs. We're going to handcraft all of that. It's going to be fine. And I mean, we should also be... Grid is also fine and is going to be fine if we add a couple more labs to it. Yeah, this should help us get through damage 1, which is a very Deathworld marathon kind of thing, because we just like to be able to... Yeah, we're in 2 modes. We have the mode of, hey, I'd like to not annoy these guys much and not mine very much, and then change to a more efficient kind of mining. And then we're going to pivot fairly quickly into, we're just going to wander over and kill these guys. And how bad could it be? It looks like they've got worms, they've got a bunch of nests. Yeah, that's definitely enough that we will want. Can we just fill all of these up? Or some of these guys don't have gear wheels. Sure. And then I guess I just crank the rest of these into gear wheels and don't worry about it. So yeah, 9 labs, 3 assemblers, lots of ammunition. Let's go and put the walls down. Should I have... Yeah, let's have the walls on the hotbar as well, because we like building those kinds of things. Flip around these miners. So these now have a stack of 28 iron ore in them that we're working through, and these ones are... Yeah, it's fine. Things totally normal and fine. Can we push this defense up a little bit? We could get a 3rd electric miner on here if we wanted to, but I don't think we need that much copper yet. But yeah, the other thing that has struck me is that if expensive recipes are no longer a thing, then Deathworlds and Deathworld marathons are also really not as difficult as they used to be, unless something else about the balance has changed. It used to be that Deathworld Marathon was, by some ways of calculating things, 8 times more difficult, and they might only be 4 times more difficult than regular maps at the moment. But also, we're going slowly, it's fine. Oh, how much do... Oh, we have a tiny amount of coal? Do we need to mine more coal? We probably do. We should probably get some electric mining drills and mine the coal as well. I mean, we are going to be... Which of these bases actually need to go? Also, there's not a whole lot of trees over here. We're going to be polluting this space. This space is going to be fairly easy to kill. Maybe this one stays? But I'm talking myself into destroying all of these bases pretty much as soon as we get projectile damage. This looks like it's run out of fuel because we are now absorbing... Yeah, the trees have absorbed all of the pollution. We've probably got some more stuff there we can pick up. There's probably some coal rocks over here we can do as well. There's a lot of stuff to do. We're still going slowly. It's fine. Rotate these guys. Get all the stuff. It's still fine. So we're still exploring out here. A couple interesting things. First of all, this copper patch. We found another copper patch. It's in the middle of a forest. This is nice and secure. We can mine that, except it's also really small, and I was worried about just all the patches being small. And then we found this coal patch that's actually pretty big, so maybe that's not a thing. But also there's just not a lot of nests around. There's like this stuff, but there's all this area, really not as many nests as I thought there would be on a Deathworld. But then also, I was wondering whether or not... trees still blocked spawns, or whether all of that had been organized so that, yeah, bases spawning where forests were and ceasing to exist are not really a thing, and we have found this nest blocked by forests. So, yeah, nice demonstrations. Let's keep scouting around here. I want to see if there's some iron here. Do we just move the entire base down here? Reasons why Deathworlds are that much easier on forests than on desert maps. First of all, the pollution just spreads more on deserts, which is part of it, but also the forest blocks where nests can spawn. And this is apparently still a thing in Space Age, because, you know, we've just seen it up there. But also, a consequence of that, which we will be paying for when we deal with all of these guys, is that if you have more nests on your map that you need to kill to kind of make your area secure, that's more evolution you are giving away. Oh, there's water down here as well. This is starting to look like a nice area. Yeah, the more nests you have to kill to make your area peaceful, that's the more evolution you're giving away, and the closer you are to spitters and medium spitters and all the other kinds of worse things. And also, I have no idea how evolution interacts with the other planets, whether or not that's whether they're the same counters, whether or not the pollution you put on one planet somehow does a global pollution thing elsewhere. Don't tell me. We'll figure it out. It'll be fine. There's no iron around here. That's a little bit of a disappointment. There's a couple more coal rocks, which we are going to continue to grab. This would have been really good if we'd found like coal, copper, all of which can be pretty safely mined, water which we could have brought over here, then the iron problem that's just like, do we belt this over? Do we try and mine this? If we could have found some iron in here, that would have been great. Oh well, not everything goes to plan. Good news, we scouted out and we found some iron. Bad news, it's surrounded by multiple biter nests, and it is a pretty big patch. Let's not get too close. This looks like a decent size of iron, also next to water, so that would be really cool, were it not for the fact that there are bases that we definitely don't want to go near yet. So yeah, moving on, let's just go back to the other iron that's safe. Yeah, back at the labs, turns out that we ran out of fuel, which is not super surprising. We did craft some more power grid, which we don't really need. Yeah, we did not need, never mind. But let's get ourselves a box, let's get ourselves some inserters. We're still crafting the rest of the wall we wanted. Probably these guys have... Yeah, these guys are close to having as much stuff as they wanted, because they were just without power for a while because they were all sad. Maybe we should actually set up some coal mining, because, you know, having power grid is nice. Box of coal. Let's just slap in these inserters in this nice pattern that we use for initial stuff all the time. So yeah, we've got some mining there. Do we need... it's just to the other side of the copper. Yeah, and we haven't rotated these guys in a while either, so they're kind of full. That's fine. Give me this stuff. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, we've got some gun turrets, we've got some bullets, we've got some walls. Let's have 2 more mining drills and push this over to the copper. I think I definitely could have been playing this more aggressively if I wanted to. We're not really being attacked particularly heavily. Let's get some more boxes. We probably could have been pushing up here and doing stuff like that. I don't really want to, because I mean, it feels like a new game, but also kind of the other way around. It feels like a game that I've already played a lot, because I kinda have, but also I don't really know what's going on at all, and I could be unpleasantly surprised pretty easily, and that would all be a bit of a shame. So we're still doing this pretty slowly and safely. Let's just spend all the iron. We're gonna have to go back to the iron again. Never mind. Yeah, let's use all the furnaces. Do we want another... These guys are still got a pile of bullets. This one is probably more likely to be attacked by these bases over to the side. All of that remains a concern. Did we make any... Do you guys have enough gear wheels? Have we actually given you enough stuff? Let's do this differently. How many inserters are we going to need? We're going to need 4 inserters. If we put this assembler here, then you can make the gear wheels for me. And the thing is, I want... Let's get 4 gun turrets. And then you can just make all the gear wheels for me. 12, 8... Yeah, so that's... I guess the plan at this point is we get back to the iron. We have enough walls. We are hopefully... Yeah, this shouldn't attract too much attention. It should mostly be these 2 spots that are getting the attention, which are the spots we've defended. yeah, go back here, get some more iron, uh, work on having enough bullets, work on having enough gun turrets, and then when damage 1 finishes, we can have a different kind of party. So yeah, down here we found some more iron, which is, yeah, even larger with water. This is kind of everything that I said I wanted, but also there's still a lot of biters. Like this is all this iron down here. This looks like it will be a very important place to build the base, and we've also got some water. But I think all of trying to claim all of this is going to be a mission. Yeah, oh well, never mind. I think we're going to get some coal rocks. We're going to be happy that this iron is here and not necessarily do anything with it yet. And still think about having a lot of bullets, because how many bullets do we need to push that other nest off the other iron? And yeah, getting back to the iron, getting back to the patch. Can we? Oh no, the biters are right there. We can't get any of those rocks. Yeah, setting up for some fighting. Yeah, so we're getting real close to finishing physical damage 1, grab our coal because our power grid probably needs it, run over here and rotate these mining drills that have also finished. Yeah, projectile damage 1, so now we are doing 6 damage per bullet, which is an amount I'm familiar with, so that's nice. And yeah, I guess doing bullet damage before logistics, so strange. Never mind, Deathworld Marathon things. Because this physical damage 1 is 400 red science. If we did want grenades for this next fight, we've got another 200 science, and then another 300 science, and then another, that's just more that's going to be important later, but also tricky. We also don't really have we don't have heavy armor, we don't have any armor. Let's do that. I think we're still being a little more risk averse than we need to be, but also whatever. These guys are not running because they're fine. What are we worried about? You have more stuff. You guys have got 50 each. Oh yeah, we haven't selected any technology, that's why. We have to research repair packs. Does it lead to anything? It doesn't lead to anything. Okay, fine. We're going to need logistics. We are going to need steel and all these things. We made some armor. Have some fuel because we've got fuel. Let's just make sure that all of this stuff is filled up, and then how many turrets do we need and how many bullets do we need? How big is this collection of nests? We're going to also have to bleed off the first attack. Also, we should take some of our pre-spoiled fish, and the fish are now 92% fresh, which is nice. We might need these fish because we are going to take a fight, and we actually don't have... Yeah, we don't have a lot of the tools. We've just got... we've got 4 gun turrets. We're still working on bullets. We've got the shotgun. I think we take these turrets with us and use them in the fighting. 25, 15, whatever, that can just stay as it is. And yeah, we try and... we could also just be mining this stuff. I think we can take... Yeah, we kind of want to attack from the other side because that's where the worms are. But this is... Yeah, welcome to Deathworld Marathon Offensive Combat for the first time. I think one of the reasons why I'm playing this, so risk-averse is that this is maybe the first time that anyone has played a Deathworld Marathon. And also I would like it to not die as a run, which is always easier to say than... Yeah, so if we can start over here... If we can get some of these worms gone, destroy a biter controllers spawner. Yeah, so we're getting an achievement for killing a thing. That's nice. If we can get all these worms gone, that would be actually pretty fantastic. We are going to take... Yeah, this is fine. We can even deal with this with the shotgun, where I was going to have to think about going back for the other turrets, and we don't actually need to. We can just... Yeah, we have secured this iron. Does this seem easier than I was expecting because we just bothered to get physical damage 1 first? Maybe. We also can't... Oh yeah, we can't repair any of these things because repair packs takes an unlock, doesn't it? Oh well. In any case, we have secured we can now mine a bit more from this iron and not be super worried about how much everyone around us is getting upset about it, because we killed them all. So, mining drills. Let's get 4 mining drills. We're probably going to need some more assemblers. We're going to have to figure out where and how we are smelting all of these materials. I haven't really thought about base position yet, but I think I am talking myself into, like we did. Do I just want to take line, because like the down here seems like a really good place to build a base. There aren't any cliffs. There's a couple of trees to get out the way. Maybe we could just, can we fit? I think we can fit a tiny little starter base thing in here, and then we've got the power grid down here. These can move and go. Actually, either side of this, either side of the wreck, we can just have a base around the wreck. Down here, maybe we use later. We're gonna have to go and pull all these up. I think we can probably pull these up and abandon that position, because I don't think we care about that at all. Now that we've got iron that we can have, that we actually, you know, don't have yet. Let's actually get a toolbar which has power grid on it. And because we are still sad about the amount of material we have, we're going to do the same trick where we rotate these miners every now and then. We're going to need more coal, aren't we? We're definitely going to need more coal. We should probably put, we should put the gun turrets back here as well. Where's the, all of these hotbars that don't have enough stuff on them yet and look a little bit sad, but it's fine. Are we going to leave most of these bullets here? Probably. Are we going to give these walls? No, because I don't think they're going to get attacked. But that's not all the iron we need. We're definitely going to get more iron. We just kind of wanted to get some of the stuff out of our inventory. Oh, we can have more bricks we can turn into. Do we want more? We do want more stone furnaces. These guys. Can we also... Yeah, I think we're just going to have... Oh, no, we don't need to turn the stuff into gears because we have an assembler that's doing that for us. So that's nice. Rotate these guys, grab all this material. I think it's time for more assemblers. All of these, yeah, because that's still just running. It's fine. And then all of my Deathworld Marathon instincts are kind of off in a couple of ways. Did I see that we can actually set recipes on ghosts? That's super interesting. And then we can copy recipes from ghosts. Cool, okay. Yeah, so now we can be confused about the things we're looking at because it's still kind of new to us. Hey, all these fish. Back in the river, guys. You'll be fine. You just had a little adventure in my pocket. Underrated Alanis Morissette songs. Okay, so all of that science is still kind of going. We've got a whole lot of copper in there. We've got not enough gear wheels in there, but whatever. We've got this iron now running. We're polluting both of these bases, but hopefully both the positions they would attack are being defended, and there's not much pollution getting through. I think we've got to go and pull these up. Farewell, iron mining. You are in the wrong place. You are an antiquated technology. We'll probably be back here, I don't know when, maybe not particularly soon. It is kind of a long way away. Oh, here we are. Are we... Oh yeah, it's just because steel is a really fast tech, isn't it? Oh well. Yeah, we are not making the gear wheels. We just ran out of gear wheels, okay. You guys keep going. If science is... I got to a menu that I wasn't expecting somehow, and there was a lot of stuff on it that, you know, whatever, moving on. Yeah, you're just still running. We've got a bit of power here. We've got... Yeah, you guys just keep going. Was it when we... Not sure how... Oh, well, never mind. Yeah, what do we even... We want a whole lot of belt, which we are kind of working on. Make some belt. Yeah, we should cook that stone as well. We've got electric mining drills. We are approaching a phase of a Deathworld game where we can pretty easily get ourselves killed. Like we were carefully slow playing this iron and carefully defending and not building much, and having... Yeah, this is not really secure yet. There's still a lot of stuff around, so I don't think we necessarily want to bomb out another half laning of mining immediately. I think that is a good way of getting yourself destroyed. Let's grab all of these back. Yeah, 12 inserters. We've got some boxes. Do we want some long-headed inserters? Maybe. Do this thing again. Give me the materials. Actually, you guys... We are not going to need all of this copper. We can just turn some of that into coils. Then... Yeah, there's a lot of trees around, which is nice. But I think we still want to put this maybe facing the other way, because that's where the poles are. Let's do this much stuff to start with. And then I think we put some iron ore on the ground. Let's... there's still... Where is this other iron ore? And then one here. Yeah, we are pretending to be environmentally responsible, but also just... making sure we kill a bunch of dudes, because that's a healthy thing to do. Where do I have normal things on? Maybe this is how I got to all the stuff that I wasn't necessarily expecting to see. Yeah, so we're going to have some pretty normal things on a hotbar. Who knows if we need normal things or not. Yeah, I think we're going to go down this way, on the grounds that there are fewer trees to cut to get a sensible line of this stuff through here. Except there's a rock in the way. You know what, this is going to take a while. A thing we're going to do just quickly is we're going to bash in, because there are no downsides. We're just going to have some iron. We're going to cook some iron there as well. That's not going to be what we're doing in the long term, but it is what we're doing now, because we want... Yeah, running out of iron. I could be handcrafting belt. Let's handcraft some belt. And then also, we've got all of this iron in our inventory, so that can also just, you know, keep going. Do we want a radar? I mean, actually, yes, but we have to research it, don't we? Oh, well, never mind. Let's put together some smelting somewhere. Yeah, you guys give me this. Give me all of these. Let's have the third copper miner. Do we need the third copper miner? I don't actually think we do. Let's do some smelting things. That is not a thing I was expecting the smart belt to do, but it looks like if we had smart... Yeah, if we dragged under an object, that they would now give us maximum underground range instead of only minimal underground range, which I like. And then we're going to do a thing that looks, you know, remarkably normal. Is that where we want to start? Sure, we're going to start there. It's going to be fine. I mean, this isn't going to be a long-term thing anyway. He said. That's going to be... I mean, I think we should have actually gone from the other direction, because the coal is coming from over here, but also whatever. Yeah, we're going to do very normal-looking things, because we're just presuming that... Wait, what are we even... We're not really doing normal things. We're just confused about everything. We thought this was going to... We treated this like a coal feed, and it was not. We got excited about seeing these underground belts do a weird thing, and then leaned into it in a way that was silly. Okay. Let's just mentally reset by worrying about the handcraft, the hand mining there, and then... Yeah, this is what mining lanes can look like. An inserter here will give us a kind of coal feed, and then... Do we just make these 12 long? Was that 12? That did happen to be 12, and I think we do. We can upgrade these later. This is currently a quarter belt of processing, but we do also have the ability to make splitters, which is nice. So, I think we just think about having half lanes here for now, and maybe even just think about keeping these 12 long and upgrading to steel furnaces soon. We need more coal. And just have these as columns of furnaces that are only 12 long, and will be half a lane of processing until we get steel furnaces online, which hopefully won't be too far away, because we are researching green tech, and we have a lot of coils, which doesn't necessarily feel particularly good. We are also going to smelt a pile of steel, because when we get 50 of that, we get the steel axe, which is exciting. Actually, mining speed fine, craft 50 steel plate. Heavy armor also needs 50 steel plate, so we're going to craft, we're going to get the, heavy armor next, because we are, also because there aren't expensive recipes, these are just normal recipes. That steel feed is going to be the amount of steel we need, both for heavy armor and also to unlock steel axe. So that's nice, I guess. Are we still worried about annoying all these dudes locally? Maybe. I'll put full. Okay, sure, whatever. Do we need more? What do we need? We need coal, actually, don't we? And then we need to make sure that all of these things, all of my instincts about Deathworld Marathon are a little bit off now, because I'm used to dealing with expensive recipes, and we just don't have expensive recipes anymore, which means that I don't think we need to worry about expanding this. We can just have a very normal looking infrastructure mall here with very normal numbers of, like, non-expensive recipes numbers of very normal looking inserters, because expensive recipes apparently aren't even a thing. So give me these back. Can we please have more boxes? So we want some of these here, and then I think we want 2 more assemblers? There aren't any more assemblers we can scavenge from down here. Oh, we're out of stuff. Cool. Maybe we should move all of that then. Maybe we should think about building into green science, given that that's a thing. Yeah, we should also worry about bringing fuel down here. Yeah, we got... Yeah, this is the bit I mentioned where a Deathworld run can accidentally get itself killed, because you realize you have all the things to build. You have green science to build. You can now drop down large lanes of smelting, but we're still not really that secure. Give me all this stuff we wanted. Oh yeah, we do have more boxes now. We want that to be powered. We want to go... give me these things. Because we should have one of these in here, and then I think we want to go... Things we want here include... I think we do it the other way around. I was going to go pipes... Yeah, that's not what we wanted. We're going to go bullets, bullets, pipes. Because I think we're going to need a lot of bullets. And we're going to need some number of pipes, but it's mostly at this point just to be handcrafting power grid. So, that's very exciting. We've got all the smelting we need for half a belt of iron. And then we don't really have the things to do with it yet, and we were going to think about putting the mini-science there as well, because the mini-science elsewhere ran out of gear wheels. We're going to... extend... Yeah, this is exactly the extension where a Deathworld can accidentally get itself killed. So let's try to not do that. Yeah, a bunch of... Oh wait, we didn't want that coal there, we wanted that coal down here. Yeah, I put pipes in them all, he said, to help me handcraft power grid, he said, and then ended up not using them for that. One here, this one can go in a different place, and then we need 2 pipes. Which can probably also be on the hotbar. I don't think we need many of these things anymore on this hotbar number 1. In fact, hotbar number... Oh, hey. It's up here. There's quite a few of them. This could be a problem. Could it be a problem? Nah, we're probably fine. Would have gone a lot better if I could remember which of the hotbars all my combat stuff was on. But we lost a bunch of things. We ran out of the stuff. We ran out of belt. All of that is fine. No one really minds. Getting attacked in fun places is new and different. These alerts are... You know, sure. Things are fine. Congratulations, biters, on destroying a bunch of belts and stuff like that. I'm sure your elders are very proud. We wanted to somehow get... Maybe we put these ones in the other direction? Especially as we're going to have some... Are we going to have some copper down there? Where can... Actually, we can... Yeah. This is fine. Maybe we should also have... Yeah. The bit where we've got all of... Have we not limited? Yeah. Ways that Deathworlds can die. Except for you, that only really wants to be 1. And then we want a whole bunch of guns, turn all this stuff into useful things. So yeah, so we got attacked in a place we weren't necessarily expecting. It's fine. They didn't destroy anything particularly important. We've got a lot more of that than we need. Shouldn't we have... Shouldn't we be close to unlocking... Have we unlocked Steel Axe? Yeah, so we've got Steel Axe. We made the 50 steel. This steel we don't really have anything we want to do with in particular, but whatever. We could just, you know, continue moving on with it. It'll be fine. And then down here, I'm just going to hack in some science, because why not? There are no downsides. Downsides include not having the assemblers we want, but... Do we even just... Yeah, sure, why not? We've already got Steel Axe, we've already got things unlocked. Let's leave... Are we going to try and put... We could try and put the green science there. If we have copper here... you know, whatever. Yeah, we're just going to do red science here. It's going to be fine. We are not even going to worry about it. We're going to have... a thing like... this, where we can put the copper. And we're going to have some amount of red science. It's fine. We've automated red science. Things are completely adequate. We probably need... Yeah, we need more of that stuff. We need... Do we have... You know, maybe what we should do is these gun turrets that we built for purposes of... Was that a can't reach, or was that... Yeah, I did miss with a piece of wall, never mind. I guess let's also, at this point... where did this deletion planner go? Yeah, we put something on the ground. Let's try and be tidy. Could we have... Will this other lane actually fit? Have we made... We have made a thing that will fit, and then there's also space in front of the rig that we can then continue to pull this coal belt down into the power grid, so that's probably fine. And I don't think we're having a splitter there. I think we're going to have a bit of iron, a bit of more iron, and a bit of copper. And maybe we should put these labs somewhere, which might be down... Over here? Over here? Whatever, we're going to put it over here. We're going to try and aim for a nice little compact base. We are not imagining that we will be able to extend very far yet. So we're going to worry about not having enough inserters, which is fine. We're probably going to need some more assemblers. We're probably going to need some more things. Just get the stuff in the queue. There are no downsides. We are going to have... How many? That was like 9? So we want another 3? Something like this, or maybe we can have even more than that. This is fine. Are we... Yeah, we're now... These could be quite large attacks, couldn't they? We do want to get... Yeah, all these new noises are a little bit surprising to me as well. Oh well. We do want to get more iron in here, for which we've got the stuff. We kind of want... Do we want... Can we presume that we are fine enough for copper, that we can just leave all of that as it is? Yeah, quite large attacks. Welcome to Deathworld Marathon things. Can we rescue that turret? We in fact do not have to rescue that turret. But we're going to swap the damaged turret to the back because... Yeah. Maybe we should also be researching... Yeah, that looks like a bit of a mess on the screen, but never mind, that was always going to happen. Are these... These bases are not that much... Okay, this one's a little bit bigger, but these ones are not much bigger than what we've already killed, so maybe we just go and do that. We can have a bunch of guns. Oh, I had more mining drills to put down there, didn't I? Yeah, so these guys we can intercept, it's fine. That's pretty sensible. Can we get... What do we need for... We don't have any chip automation yet. Those are the 3 we need down here. Let's do those first and then go back to the gun turrets and then the ammunition. Because... Oh, it actually doesn't matter. Because we are just limited by... It's just a piece of power pole. Yeah, we are just limited by the rate at which we are making science. It's... pretty normal in that sense. Okay, so we've got the 12 labs that we wanted, which doesn't make a difference because this is a really fast tick, but the next one is a decent speed. We've got way more steel than we needed for that. I kind of don't want these things in my inventory if I can not have them in my inventory. I would like them in the place where they're going to be going. So we could do some chip automation. We could worry about how we're getting... We could worry about how we're getting the rest of the materials in here. I kinda just want to go and kill the dudes, to be honest. Because I think if we take... Yeah, these attacks are getting pretty large. This... I think we have to kill this group first so we can come in the bottom and clip off these worms before we fight the rest of this. Can we... I don't think we're polluting that base yet. We only have a couple of turrets over this side, and that's quite a large attack group, but they're also swinging in through the trees. So that was pretty good for us. Okay, take some of these turrets. Yeah, we don't have any repair packs yet. We've also completely cut iron production. Well, completely cut iron production? Completely cut copper production, which is maybe fine. We're sitting on a whole bunch of coils and stuff. Can we actually... have you make chips? Because we're not doing anything else with these coils. And I guess we are... How many more gun... Do we need more gun turrets? I don't think we do. We would like more bullets. Yeah. Oh, I did have... Yeah, I had 8 more mining drills that I was thinking about moving to the iron and then decided we needed to do some security work first. So, let's get more fish, because we needed more fish. If we're doing this fighting now, then do we even need... Are we even in a position where we want the heavy army yet? How's that doing? That's fine. Okay, let's grab some fish, worry about how old and skanky they are. Where's the fish? Um, 2 hours duration. We're going to use all these fish in the next 5 minutes, or else put them back in the lake. Yeah, give me all of these. I think the first thing we have to do is bait this attack wave into our gun turrets. And why are they going over there? Yeah, attack me. This is where you want to be going, guys. Directly into the meat grinder of all of my turrets. That's the kind of neighbor we are at this point. Okay, I'm gonna take some of these guns. We didn't need that coal, whatever. Yeah, this is probably fine. 240 bullets and a shotgun at night. Nice little nighttime raid. Get these turrets out of the way of the slime. Did we actually... I think we killed one worm there, which is a decent start. Okay, some of these turrets have threat. We would rather the turrets did not have threat. Okay, so we've clipped off another nest, which is cool. Eat an old fish. Eating these fish is not doing anything to my health. Do we have to cook the fish first? Can we put the fish in furnace? No. Interesting. So this may be a more precarious situation than I realized. Because we are... yeah, not easily able to heal ourselves with fish. So I don't even know what fish are doing on my hotbar there. And that's a nice trick that's made Deathworld Marathon significantly more of a concern. So we've clipped off one nest and a couple of worms. So it's even more important to be able to get in and deal with those worms quickly. And yeah, so the health is coming back, which is nice. Do I want to pivot to the armor? Well, we're close to getting the armor anyway, aren't we? And then fish can go back in the lake. Congratulations to you guys. You get some... I guess, yeah. That's a twist. Okay. I think this means we want this stuff back. Because we are not pushing these nests down quite as fast as we thought we were. But that's also fine. We kind of have to run in, do a bit of combat, run away again. Are these guys running? Yeah, all the UIs being different are making me question a lot of things. I see this attack group building here as well. Do we have... we are not going to be able to sustain this rate of science production. But it also doesn't matter. Like, we can pull these assemblers up later. They're just going to help us push through the science that we have to do. That's all red science, and then things can slow down again when we get to blue science and need to spend more time on things. We're just gonna, yeah, deal with this attack. Hi guys, how you guys doing? Please enjoy my neighborly welcome of baked goods. Get all this stuff, move this over here, grab the bullets, go back to the combat hotbar, and yeah, go back to work. If we can get a lot of these worms out the way, or even get some of these worms out the way. Did we get any of the worms out the way? We did, in fact, get a couple of worms out the way. And then we're also going to need the... we're also definitely going to need the repair technology at this point as well. But hopefully I can just dance around here and have all the worms' attention. Yeah, that worked out really well. With the worms shooting at me, all of our turrets were just free to do their thing, and then I was standing far enough away from the worms that I had time to dodge all their stuff. These guys also need to go away. which is fine. And then we need to start... Yeah, we need to get rid of these worms first. Hopefully there's still a way within the game to, like, heal quickly. Maybe there's a med pack or something. Did we get both the worms? We did not, because... Yeah, let's move these turrets up. We're definitely going to need repair packs after this heavy armor. Put these guys down outside of the range of... Okay, we ran too far away. And then we also didn't put these turrets in range of the worms. Oh well. But yeah, I've got all the attention, which is great, and then... Okay, so now... Oh no, there's another worm. Oh, the turrets are prioritizing worms over nests. I like that a lot. That is a thing that is definitely better. So when the turrets can shoot worms, they do, and then... If the turrets are done with nests, well, done with worms, and there are nests in range, they'll do that instead. That is super helpful. Enjoying that immensely. Okay, so we've got ourselves a bunch of time and space. The nests towards the right, I think we just ignore those for a while. How much? Yeah, this hotbar is usually where all this stuff lives. And then I think we get rid of hotbar 3 for the moment. I think we have fish, which are no longer relevant, gun turrets, which are damaged. We're gonna have to, yeah, deal with that. These guys can have their defenses back. 10, some amount of bullets in each of them, whatever, don't really mind. I was also wondering about how much belt we had and whether or not we can get... Oh, hey, we've got this belt. Probably we can get all this belt. Probably that is enough belt to automate the... Yeah, this is so many dudes. Enough belt to automate the coal to the power plant. Is that a thing we do and then call an episode? Maybe? We're just going to deal with these guys. Realize that the fish doesn't actually give us any health. So run away from that for a bit. It's fine. Couple more gun turrets here. Oh yeah, definitely repair packs next. Repair packs. And then radars. And then... I mean, I kind of want to get into the assembly 2 stuff as well. All of those things will be super useful. Don't we have bullets automated somewhere? Rotate the copper. Red science is still fine for copper. We are still just pushing through. I mean, it's a decent pace of red science. Give me the things. Give me... We already got belt. Repair packs, I don't know how to make it, because maybe that recipe changed as well. Oh well. I don't think we need pipes anymore. Yeah, I think 100 pipes is going to be pretty much all we need to automate to build as much power grid as we need, which is happy. Okay, I think we're going to run a belt of this coal. That was not what we wanted. We wanted that collection of buttons. Yeah, we're going to have another coal miner here, which... Yeah, I hope the coal doesn't get attacked. My plan is that the coal doesn't get attacked. You know, for a while, until a lot of things are getting attacked, as is the way with the marathons and the Deathworlds. And... yeah, we can have a couple of splitters. Prioritize everything into that first smelter, because that's one we've actually got. And then here we can have a copper lane. That's going to be the plan for how that works. Which I think means we can get rid of all of these things. And we are also... I mean, the coal is making its way towards... the coal is making its way towards the power grid, kind of. I just wanted this very normal hot bar thing going on. How do we get... Yeah, whatever. I mean, let's not even emotionally invest in how tidy this is at the moment, because it's not going to be like that for long. Maybe only a couple of hours? Here, not these ones if they exist, and then do I actually have inserters? We can make inserters. I've got this stuff, more of things, and then, yeah. We're up to the stage of needing to automate inserters and belts and all of those kind of things, but we kind of did anyway because we're super close to the green science stage, and that's way more copper processing than we have, and we've got some iron processing over here. Eventually with steel furnaces this can be half a lane, but mostly what I wanted was, and we picked exactly the wrong line, use some undergrounds to pick this up, was to get this down to... How are these guys doing? Yeah, they need a little bit more. Yeah, to get this, automate this coal into the power grid. Very normal power grid looking things. Let's have another 7. Let's have a bunch more boilers, which we're going to deal with soon, but not yet. And then also let's make sure that the coal we have on our person makes its way into the grid. Yeah, we don't want this much coal. Some amount of coal wandering around in our pockets will be helpful. Not that much, as it turns out. Can we get repair packs? Repair packs have a pretty normal looking cost. Okay, radar is finished. We've only got a couple of red tech. What is this? Landfill? Oh, that's what landfill looks like now. Okay, sure. We've only got a couple of red techs left, and we are banging them at a decent rate, and we will be wanting green assemblers, yeah, green tech somewhere around here. We're going to want to redo... Yeah, we have not left a lot of space. So it doesn't look like we're doing chips this way. Could we be doing one here and then one here? We could actually be doing chips. We could be doing chips... Yeah, we're going to have to figure out how that fits. Not super concerned about it now. What did I want? Oh yeah, that's the thing I really wanted, wasn't it? We've got all these repair packs. I've got more bullets as well, and I did want more bullets. And we're not repairing the walls. We've got a different plan for the walls. You guys get ammunition, and then the other thing I wanted to do with a degree of urgency was get back up here, and first of all just add... I mean, there are many ways this could go wrong. We've talked about the ways that can go wrong, but we're going to do it anyway. We're going to add more iron mining, and then also add a whole lot more gun turrets over here with walls, because this iron mining also might get attacked. And then we're going to, yeah, separate these a bit with the walls so that if some piece of wall falls down, then the rest of the turrets don't. And I think we just hand off all of the ammunition here. I don't see any particular use for keeping any of the ammo. We didn't put any of it on the ground. I don't think we want this planet twice. And I think we congratulate ourselves for getting through the earliest phase of a Deathworld marathon. The lack of expensive recipes means that this is a lot easier to do in Space Age than it is in basic Factorio. Like, getting this far in, like, how far are we through this game? 2 hours in? This would be pretty good for 2 hours in a normal, a pre-Space Age Deathworld marathon run. Everything looks pretty safe. We're putting coal in the furnace. Oh yeah, I did want more iron. We're now getting more iron. We're putting some iron in there, and then we need more iron in here as well. Yeah, we've got a sketch of a tiny base that needs a whole lot of work. We've pushed a couple of the close bases off the iron that we wanted. We're now polluting another base as well, but we have some defense here and some defense here. We found some uranium, which is a pretty big deal. We've got some other places we can get iron. I'm still impressed at all of this open space in a Deathworld that is like free of biters, which is a bit crazy. Yeah, we've got the oil, but pushing these guys off. I think if we can get, like, do we have heavy armor now? I think we research heavy armor. We can have some heavy armor. Yeah, great success of first Deathworld outing. We have some spoiling fish in our pockets, as is super normal. We've got fast inserters research, which means we're now going to weapon shooting speed, which means all of these. Do we actually have? Yeah, we've got tech sitting down there, which means we're going to do the. Oh, we've already done the optics. This is our last red science, and then we need to spin up this green science, which is pretty normal. We've got some pillboxes. The pillboxes have no automation, but they do have some ammo. They could do with some more ammo. Let's continue to do that. We've got a trash chest of all the stuff we never want to see again, including Burnham. I think we never want to see Burnham miners again. Burnham miners are cheap enough that if we do need them later, then we can just get some more. Yeah, old ammunition, yeah, old guns, old sets for armor, things we don't want. We've got bullets in pillboxes. We've got another little attack to bleed off. I think we are in a position to go to be happy about how things are. Yeah, I'm going to need to watch my instincts on getting into combat again, because I'm used to being able to get in the middle of things, throw grenades at myself, eat a fish, be fine, but fish are no longer a thing, so that's fun. And we can't cook them in a stone furnace. Maybe there's a... Is there a green science... Like, I don't want to skip too far into the tech tree and ask about what's around. Quality module, okay, sure. Yeah, prod mods, yeah, a lot of stuff. Because I was just checking to see if there was a thing that looked like it would unlock a recipe that would, for instance, allow me to cook the fish so I could eat the fish. And that does not look like it's a thing. We might have to be a lot more careful in the combat. Yeah, I think we're going to call that as a first successful episode. We have a little base. We are polluting only 2 nests, nearly a 3rd nest, and we're going to need to defend the power grid when we start aggravating that nest. Yeah, highly successful first episode.